few in number, and the majority tend to sideline their concerns. So as an organization, we try to create platforms to support the engagement between these communities, which are smaller in number, and the duty bearers, especially human rights duty bearers, to ensure that we don't leave anyone behind. So we've supported the creation of regional platforms in Western Nile. As I've just mentioned, we have 5 of them under a platform. In Karamoja, we have the Karamoja Regional Platform for Indigenous Minorities, and there are 9 communities. And in the Rwenzori, we also have the Rwenzori Regional Platform for 9 communities, including the Batwa in Bundubujo. So as an organization, we believe that these are important spaces through which these communities can engage the different duty bearers and ensuring that their concerns are attended to.
Maybe I want to interest myself on the issues of marginalization for this particular case. When you look at this particular group, even when it comes to the political representation, they are the few. And even sometimes they don't have allocations, for example, political positions where they can actually send representatives to go and speak for them. That's one. 2, culturally, I want to understand during your interaction and also interventions, has there been consideration of ensuring that, first of all, their cultures are also recognized in the country and given platform for them to exercise their rights?
Thank you very much. Politics is about numbers. So if these communities are fewer in number, so many times the politics of the politics of Uganda will not favor them, because save for the community in the communities in Karenga district, because Karenga is a new district and it is entirely for indigenous communities, and also the Ik in Kabong, they managed to get their own constituents. Save for those few examples, across the country you have a lot of indigenous minority communities politically marginalized. They are not represented. They even right from local council 1. I have the case of the Batwa in Bundubujo, because they are very few. They are only 67 human beings. So they are too few to even constitute a local council 1. And what does that mean? If they are few in number, it means they are not represented, and the majority will make decisions that will not be in favor of the indigenous minority communities. So usually we make decisions on their behalf, and the decision we make usually are not in the interest of those communities like the Batwa or the Basongora. Yes. Maybe
in 1 minute, what will be your advocacy?
Yes, to answer your last question on on how the cultures of these communities have been responded to or have been addressed, because for any community to say we are Basongora, you must be seen doing the things the Basongora do. If you say you are Mutwa, you must be seen doing the things the Batwa do. So as an organization, we try to support all these communities to promote their cultures. We've tried to support them to have spaces through which they can express, enjoy and access their culture through exhibition, documentation of their oral histories, and use these oral histories to advocate for their cultural identity and cultural rights concerns. So on this note, I want to appeal to the different duty bearers, including the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Cultural Social Development, because that is where the culture function is. So we need to support these communities to promote their cultures, any culture that has lost its culture, it has lost its identity and its direction. So we need to support them to embrace and promote their cultures.
Okay. Thank you so much. This has been Mr. Frederick Sevambi, the Assistant AD for CSF you, of course, trying to give us update pertaining this particular intervention that they are having towards the indigenous community or the indigenous minority community in the country. And of course, the issues of marginalization is what he has talked about here, and his advocacy here is to Minister of Gender, Labor and Social Development in ensuring that at least these people are also given platform to be listened to and also exercise their rights. For the interest of time, allow me to let you back to my colleague in the studio to continue with normal programming on Morning at NTV Show. Good morning once more.